Laura A. Grace here, the author of Dear Author, Letters from a Bookish Fangirl and Team Lines of Poetry Collection. Welcome to October. I hope that your October has been awesome. I have a great, perfect, cozy read that has all of the whimsy and all of the mystery and all of the feels woven into a beautifully packed story. Today is technically not going to be a manga, it's technically going to be a graphic novel. A slightly short story here of why I'm doing a graphic novel rather than a manga is because recently I have been reviewing titles on NetGalley, ones that you can read now, as they say, and I happened to come across this graphic novel on there and I love the cover. I was super intrigued by it and I read the blurb and I was like, I'm going to take a bookish whim here and just go ahead and try it. The best bookish whim I have taken in a long time. I loved this story, hence why I'm going to be sharing a graphic novel, especially since NetGalley does manga and graphic novels and comic books all in one category. Without further ado, that said, graphic novel is The GRÉMILLET Sisters. Oh my goodness, look how pretty this cover is. I absolutely love it so very much. It's very vibrant. Those blues and those yellows and those greens, just all the colors are just absolutely stunning. I love the pose and the expression of Sarah, who is going to be our main character in this book. I'm hoping in this series as it continues that we will get the main point of view of like each of the sisters. This story is called, or this is like volume 1 of the series, and it focuses on Sarah, and it's called Sarah's Dream. And Sarah's having this reoccurring dream, almost like a nightmare that keeps repeating, and she always wakes up at the same exact spot. So she's sort of figuring out why is she having this dream and whatnot. Well, as the story progresses, the sisters, they find a photograph of their mom pregnant hidden in their attic, away from any other photos and other souvenirs and whatnot in their attic. Why is it there? I loved this story. I know I've already said that, but oh my goodness, from the first page, I was pulled in. I mean, the artwork pulled me in, but the story itself was gripping. Kicks off with Sarah's dream, and I just loved it. I was automatically already curious about what this dream was, what its meaning was, how it was going to affect Sarah. And then as the story progresses, oh my goodness, it just hits the feels. I love this sisterly bond between the three of them, and they are indeed sisters. They have their squabbles and such, but you can really see and feel the love that goes between them, the way that each of them is very unique and very different and distinct, but also just come together, like I said, as sisters. I loved all their individual personalities and how it meshed together and blended together. I loved how just much they loved their mom, how they came together, especially not just for this mystery, but for other aspects. But talking about that mystery, it was perfect. The story moves forward, I feel like, naturally, but having this mystery aspect and having the sisters ask questions about why would mom keep this here, and then me having my own questions wondering how this all ties in together really helps the story keep going forward. And the artwork, of course, is lovely and stunning, and that is definitely a bonus to wanting to keep reading just for the pictures alone. The story flowed so seamlessly, and I wish I could talk more about this story itself, but it's a fairly short read. I finished it, I believe, in like 30 minutes or less, or just roughly around 30 minutes. I'm not going to say it's what sealed the deal of how much I love this story, but the ending was so beautiful. I cried. Not because it was necessarily sad. I mean, yeah, there was a tiny smidge of sad, but more because it really just pulled my mama heartstrings. I read those last few pages and I started crying. After I finished reading this book, I went on Amazon and bought it pronto, which is sort of rare for me to read an ARC or an advanced copy and then go buy the book right away. But I just had to support this author, and I had to support Europe Comics because I loved this story. The message was absolutely beautiful, and I am so thankful that the creator did this story, shared this story. Highly recommend this book, especially if you love like whimsy mixed in with a little bit of mystery, having a strong sisterhood vibe. Highly recommend it for those reasons. Also, the artwork, as I've already said, is beautiful. I loved how it was just all colored and Guys, it was just gorgeous. It was just gorgeous. Thank you, NetGalley and Europe Comics, for letting me review this said book. The Grémillet Sisters is highly recommended by me, guys. I will leave all the links below where you can check it out. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you read graphic novels. What are some of your favorites? I would love to hear your recommendations. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!